Meeting to order, determine there's a quorum present. Commissioner Wardlaw, Commissioner Vasquez, Commissioner Garcia, Commissioner Flores. We do have a quorum. If you don't mind, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. Commissioner Garcia.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one indivisible.
Thank y'all. We do have an addendum to this meeting. It starts also now, so. Approving minutes, we did have minutes. Move. Have a motion, Commissioner Flores, second Commissioner Vasquez. Any questions? All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Citizens' comments, I did not receive any, so no citizens' comments. We do have a treasurer's report, discussion, possible action, approve treasurer's report. A motion, Commissioner Flores.
I'll second that, Judge.
Second, Commissioner Vasquez. Ma'am, what are you filling out?
Hi, can I still present? No?
We started at 9 o'clock.
Huh?
Would it be a problem going back? Fill it out. I have a motion, Commissioner Flores, second Commissioner Vasquez. Commissioner Vasquez, did you have a question or something?
No, sir.
You good?
Okay, I'm good.
All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. I'm going to go to the addendum that we'll forget later on. Discussion, possible action on process of volunteer firemen in Valverde County. There was a concern, I think the other day, about a fire in Comstock, and then some individuals picked up the truck, actually went out and tried to help put out the fire. And, but we're getting that more and more, and it seems now that we're going to have equipment. Thank you. We're going to have equipment out there, and it seems at some point we'll even have a little bit better equipment out there. So, Fire Chief, what would be the process, or how could we get? And I know that there's a list of people that want to be part of the process in Comstock.
Good morning, Judge. Good morning, Commissioners. Yes, Commissioner Garcia just forwarded me the names of those individuals, and it's just a matter of them getting trained on how to use or operate the pump. The only concern I have is the use of the emergency lights and the sirens. That takes a lot of training, a lot of hours to do so. So, I mean, if they do want to help as volunteers, I will train them with the pump operations and how to operate the pump. But as far as the lights and sirens goes, that takes a lot of hours.
Well, and I think we can leave that up to you.
Yeah.
Since you're our fire chief. But I would like, and I know that we've had the discussion with Commissioner Garcia, and we've even had a little bit of conversation with Commissioner Vasquez, even in Rough Canyon, a while back about, there's people wanting to help, and I think we just need to make sure that we get a list of people together. That way, when they jump in the truck, we're covered, and they don't get somebody else hurt, and they're not covered, or they don't hurt themselves.
Exactly.
And I think it's a good idea. I think we've got a truck out in Comstock.
Correct.
We don't have a truck out in
Rough Canyon.
But the way we're working towards that.
Correct.
So again.
And just a comment, Judge. Obviously, from a liability standpoint, we want to make sure that that our coverage would cover volunteers. So I don't know if we would maybe need to.
We can get with Joanna.
Policy and procedure or something in place, and then visit with Joanna.
And we had something in place before, because I mean, when we first came in as a commissioner, it was Jerry and all volunteers.
Right.
But I mean, if we can begin that process. If you don't mind, get that going. And folks, we're going to recess. We're going to take a little 4 or 5 minute break to go out. He brought some equipment that this court and the previous court have purchased, and I'd like for people to realize what we're doing, if you don't mind. All right, so we're going to take a little break. You'll turn us off, and then we'll come right back. You don't mind? Go back to citizens' comments real quick. Mary Ann Ortiz. You're up. She came in late, but Just throw that out there.
Good morning, Judge Owens and County Commissioners. My name is Marianne Ortiz. I'm a resident of Vega Verde. On the previous County Commissioners Court meeting, Mr. Esser gave the court an update on the county's $1 million grant for water-related projects in Comstock, San Felipe Pastures, and along Vega Verde Road. He also stated those funds should be released in the month of January with a start date on February the 1st, 2025. As of now, the water pipelines in Vega Verde have not been installed. We would like a time frame as to when it will be installed. And we would like to encourage you to value citizens' health welfare in regards to clean drinking water, because that is just sugar water. Another concern that we have is about the lights. We saw that on the agenda. You have about lights. We would like to have some. We've been asking for lights on Vega Verde as well, especially on the curves, on the road curves. That's really dark. And we would really appreciate it if we can have some lights up there as well. And that's it. Thank you.
All right. I'm gonna try real hard to.
Judge, any action on item 1 for the addendum?
I think it was just an update. I don't think any action needs to be taken as long as we all know that it needs to move forward.
Yes, sir.
You okay with that?
I'm okay with that.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Let's see where I'm at. Okay. Item 8, 9, if y'all don't mind, we're gonna table item 8, item 9.
Motion to table, Judge.
Okay. Both of them?
Yes, sir.
Have a motion, Commissioner,
How about 14, Judge? I think that's another hot patch one.
we can do that one too, if y'all don't mind.
Items 8, 9, and 14 to be tabled.
Okay. And the reason is, we passed a court order that we're gonna develop policies. I had not brought it to the court. So in 2 weeks, we'll have a set of policies, more rules. And we will take up all 3 items plus the policy before we do the items. Could you second it?
I'll second it.
A motion, have a second. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 10, discussion possible action on a letter of support on a Rotary Club for a hard surface bicycle pump track. It's a letter of support. They're gonna try to go out and apply for grants. What I did tell them also is that we would probably go ahead also and look to check and see if maybe there's some grants that we could help them with or apply.
And what's the location, Judge?
You're up. Give her a chance to talk.
And it's exciting, that's why I'm asking, where's it gonna be, where's it located, or?
Good morning, everyone. Right now, it's on, I can't think of the street. It's next to the skate park, De La Rosa, where the skate park is that the city put in. The city has granted us the land there, and it is an all-inclusive track. Skateboards, rollerblades, skates, bikes, scooters, something for the outdoors, something for all family, adults.
What is the size of the tract of land that you were talking about?
It is, I didn't bring my phone up here.
Half an acre?
It's that whole,
An acre.
at least that, yes.
Make a
Yes,
motion
it's
to
a few
approve
hundred
it as
thousand.
presented.
Okay, and in the deal, instead of just the judge signing, we'll put up a letter where every member of the court signs it.
Awesome, thank you,
Okay.
Judge.
Have a motion, Commissioner Vasquez and Commissioner Flores, all those in favor, tell me. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries. We're gonna jump to item 32. Discussion possible action approving lease agreement to Rotary Club of Del Rio and Valverde County. It's actually for June 26th and the 27th. And last year, we waived the fee. You don't mind?
Waiving the fee.
Okay.
Judge.
Have a motion, Commissioner Vasquez. Their proceeds, go to grants, or not grants, go to scholarships, a bunch of it. Right,
Yes.
and then whatever money's left over goes back into the community. I have a motion,
I'll
Commissioner
second that,
Vasquez,
Judge.
second Commissioner Flores. Do y'all have any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Thank you, ma'am. Anything we can do?
Thank you,
Let us know.
Commissioners and Judge.
Item 11, discussion possible action, RAC 2026, Valverde County non-motorized trail grant application, Texas Parks and Wildlife. Carl, what do we need on this? I like these.
You've already sent it in, or you're still working on it?
No, it's been submitted successfully. Just a copy, you should have a copy of the
Do we
application.
take action on this?
Yeah.
Motion approved, Judge.
375,000.
I would second that, yeah.
Okay, I have a motion, Commissioner Flores, and Commissioner Vasquez. All those in favor? Aye. Aye. Item 12, discussion possible action on REC 2026,
Motion
Valverde
to
County
approve is presented. Judge.
non-motorized. And this one is for how much, Carl?
$624,999.
Second.
Okay, I have a motion, Commissioner Vasquez and Commissioner Flores. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Thank you, Carl.
Thank you.
Sirens, discussion possible action on warning signage for outlying areas in the county. Carl, on this one here, we'd applied on the sirens, we'd applied for a grant, received a grant for a high water mark or whatever out in precinct 3. Could those monies be moved over in order to help with the sirens, say in Comstock, Lake Ridge in that area? Or can we apply for new money for sirens, for warnings? That way we could try to cover, Comstock, Las Brisas,
We got one in Ciénegas.
Ciénegas.
I think, I don't.
That don't work.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I was gonna tell you.
Ciénegas, Escondido, and Valverde Park, some of those areas there.
Is there a dollar amount that we can apply for?
I don't, well, back up a little bit. So after the July flood, 2025, the governor issued a disaster declaration and included 30 counties. Unfortunately, Valverde County was just a little too far west to be included in that declaration. Those 30 counties are mandated from that declaration to install flood warning sirens along the rivers and campsites in those 30 counties.
Well, the state needs not to forget that we had the flood of 98 and of 2010.
So
You know,
two things could happen. One, you have a current grant in existence. It's the Flood Water Infrastructure Grant. That grant is with the Texas Water Rental Board. The grant was in the amount of $290,000. And there is a 0% interest loan in the amount of $210,000. So it's a $500,000 project.
so that's what we're applying for?
No, we've
No,
already got.
no, that
Oh,
one's
that,
already,
okay,
that
sure.
one's already been awarded. And that activity was to replace the communication tower at Pandale and then to install some, rainfall gauges throughout the county. Dry Devils River, Pandale, Pecos, different places. So that contract is awarded, the money is good, okay? We've not drawed on it, we've not requested any of the funds. So I think an amendment could be considered. We could bring that to the court and request part of those funds to be
Well, let's do
used
this.
for
It's
sirens.
good.
We'd have to get, the sirens was not an eligible, well, the sirens was not an activity back when we created the application. Now, the sirens is kind of a buzzword, I guess you would say, after all the disaster last summer there at those many camps. So it'd just be a matter of requesting, Texas Water Development Board to allow Valverde County to use those funds for that particular activity or use part of the funds for that particular activity.
Carl, when you say replace the tower, I know that we've gotten some bids or whatever, or looked at replacing the tower, but those bids were really, really expensive.
Yeah.
Right? So maybe if you'll, rehash that, and if you'll get with Commissioner Garcia and myself, and then we'll look at it before we bring it back to the court. And then if there's any other grants out there, we've had, concerns from some of these, subdivisions that they would love to have, some type of warning system.
Sure.
So if we can look into check and see if there's any grant money available for us. It really doesn't matter if there's a match. It just, if we could begin that process of looking for funds for these sirens in these locations. I know that the city had put up some, but then they did away with some, and then we actually pay a service with the city that they'll send out a text message to people that are hooked up to water. But in the Las Brisas area, in that area out there, they're not hooked up to city water. So they're not gonna get the text message that it's gone wrong. So if you can, if we can begin that process of looking to see if there's funds.
Sure.
We're fixing already to start our budget process already, for next fiscal year, that way we can try to work something in.
I think it's very doable.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Carl.
Yes, sir, Judge. I have an area in Precinct 1 at Las Palmas by the Tesoro Hills and Vista Oriente, Precinct 1, 277 South. And I think there's people there without city water as well.
Okay. I think Las Palmas, there is one. Yeah. We can look into it. Yeah. And I mentioned Escondido and Valverde Park, because those are the first things that right now that just came to my mind. But we can look into it. But if you don't mind, if you'll send us an email with Commissioner Garcia, because those funds out there were set aside for his precinct. And I know that we were gonna try to move locations, change locations, and we talked about all that, but now we've got a new commissioner, so we need to do something with those funds.
Ready to roll.
Yes, sir, please. We've done item 14, item 15, discussion possible action on providing facility for Southwest Texas to hold classes at library or any facility available. I'd like to have a conversation on this before we,
Take action.
Saturday is 1 to 4, and Tuesdays and Thursdays, 6 to 9. Mr. Bond, they are asking, what they asked for, and, was to be able to use the library. The problem that I see is that we're having to do it after hours. So you're our librarian. So you tell me if you're comfortable with that or not. I don't want to hold your feet to the fire. You're gonna say something.
A couple of things, Judge. I know that you asked, your
I
office
sent
asked us
it.
to look at the agreement, the letter of agreement, and there were a couple of items of concern. One of them requires the library to offer counseling
Yeah.
to students. We don't have counselors. I know they kind of give an explanation of what they want the counseling to be, but I'm not satisfied with what
No.
they've got there.
And again, she came in, last week, and I told her, look, we'll just put it on the agenda and talk about it, that we were all listening to the same thing. And I didn't get that, I think, till yesterday or the day before, when I finally got that.
Yes, sir.
And that's how come
Yeah.
it's so late.
Yeah, there's probably a few things more that we
Yeah,
probably need to look into a little more before we can make a recommendation to the board.
So do you want, and that's probably a good idea, give you a little bit more time to think about it?
Yes, my concern, of course, was the budget of having the library open. And she came to us and, Ms. Brooks, I think,
Yes.
is her name.
Yes.
And she pretty much thought it would be a good collaboration, which it would be. The idea is very good. However, she was almost telling us that we needed the hours till 9 o'clock and I told her our policy was certain hours. In fact, we changed the hours slightly last April, as you remember. And
Well, and my
And that
deal
seems
was,
to work
I
fine
wanted to put it on the
like it is.
agenda, because I didn't want to have this conversation with you without the rest of the court
right,
listening to it.
yeah.
So what classes do they want to hold at the library?
What's that?
What
What
classes
classes?
do they want to hold at the library?
It appears to be adult education and literacy services. So whatever falls under that umbrella.
Right, she told me it was ESL.
So-
We have had bilingual programs before, but we always stayed within the parameters.
Within the hours.
Of the hours.
So
Yes.
English is a second language.
So let's do this, if y'all don't mind. We've brought it, y'all have questions, if y'all can come up with more questions, we will put it on the agenda in 2 weeks. It'll give you all an opportunity to look at it, to have more questions, and at least you know that we're thinking about it, Mr. Bond. Will that work?
Motion table and bring it back to, y'all okay with next meeting?
Thank you.
Okay. I have a motion, Commissioner Flores, who seconded it?
Yes, sir, Judge.
Commissioner Vasquez, thank you, Mr. Bond. All those in favor? Aye. Item 16, discussion possible action to proclaim March 2026 as
Motion approved.
American Red Cross Month. Does somebody want to get up and say some words? I'm sitting there looking at it.
They sent me to get
to receive the proclamation that, a lot of people in Val Verde County don't know that there's a Red Cross office here in town, and it's at 129 Foster Drive. And, we've been trying to get the word out to everybody that we're available.
Any literature or anything that you have available that I can take to the communities,
Available, we have a smoke detector, that we install free. We install 3, 4, whatever is needed in the house, depending. They also have, we also have available, bed shaker for persons that are hard of hearing. Because those smoke detectors really go off loud, but some people can't hear it.
I'll touch base with you and talk a little bit more about what you have and so on, maybe brochures.
Can you give your information right now? Do you have your card or?
No, I don't. I
Your
don't.
phone number? How could the commissioners get a hold of you?
They can call the American Red Cross and they'll put them through. It's a 1-800 number.
Okay.
And Chelsea Larson is the manager here for the area. She's in charge of, I think it's 84 counties.
No local number available?
Not that I know of.
Okay.
It's just her number. I have her number.
What I'll do is get y'all her number here in a minute.
Yeah.
All right.
You
I'll
put
get
it
it to her.
down. Yeah, but that's, there's other services available, like if you, there's a fire, they provide assistance from lost glasses to medications and a lot of different services that they provide, from psychological help.
And one of the other things too, when we were going through this event, Winter Storm, they were contacted just in case the center warming center that the city opened up, if we needed more help there, Red Cross had already been contacted by Roland and by Amanda to provide help if needed, and they were on standby. So I want to thank y'all for that.
They'll open up a center for even cold.
Yeah. So again, y'all were part of that. You didn't come out and stand out in front of everybody, but you were on call, and we greatly appreciate that. Thank y'all so much. George, do you want to say something?
Yeah, if I may, Judge, just to let everybody know that the fire department partnered up with American Red Cross, and we have constant communication on people that need the smoke detectors. So they contact us on who needs them, and we'll go out and install them for them.
And when you get into the smoke alarms, we purchased 150 smoke alarms.
Yes.
So if y'all need help in different precincts, also, if Red Cross, they run out, or at some point, if you can get a hold of the commissioners, they all have smoke detectors.
Yeah, I usually get a call or an email from Chelsea, and then gives me an address, and we go out and see how many they need, and we'll sell them for free.
Okay. I appreciate it. Thank you. Did you make a motion? The motion, Commissioner Vasquez, second on the resolution. Second. Commissioner Wardlaw, and we'll get it signed to you and get it to you this afternoon, the resolution. All right? All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? If you want to come up, I've got it here. It ain't signed, but we'll pretend that it's signed. Go on, Bishop. We with Commissioner Vasquez anywhere. Everybody's always taking pictures. Now, come on up. How's it going? There we go. Not signed, but it's a piece of paper.
That's so nice. Everybody over here. One more.
All right. Thank you, sir. We'll get it for you signed here. All right. Thank you. Y'all still have some? Y'all still have some?
I found some.
I'm gonna go back to item 16 real quick, that way I'm not just talking. The county had purchased box fans, the year before last, not last year, but the year before last. Evidently, we still have box fans, so I know it's still cool, but when it starts getting warm, if, y'all will contact your commissioner to check and see if they have box fans for individuals that may need them. You good? All right. We took a vote. Item 17, Discussion possible action on county maintenance crew to receive compensation for holidays worked from elections on February 16th, 2026, which is President's Day, and March 2nd, 2026, Texas Independence Day, to set up polling locations for joint primary election on March 3rd. We have holidays those days, so they're already, they won't be working. They're already getting paid, so I'm gonna try to explain this. So they're getting paid for the holiday. The problem is if they come into work and then they're gonna have to take another day to make up the day that they didn't get. So, in visiting with Matt, visiting with Juanita, which both of them have some concerns, but they're okay, but they do have concerns, is that I would hope that we would, for these individuals, and then we have another item coming up also, that these individuals that will be working on a paid holiday, that they get paid to come to work. And not just because they're off, but also to come.
Regular pay or?
Regular pay,
Okay.
not time and a half,
Not
but
time and a
regular
half,
pay,
okay.
because the time that they're working, we have an issue. So it would be
I'll
just
make a
regular
motion.
time at whatever the rate of pay is,
That we pay them regular pay if they come in,
not time and a half.
election time.
And I visited with Matt yesterday. Yeah, it will be double, because they're getting paid because of the holiday, but we're not gonna pay them time and a half also on top of that. It'd be the regular pay.
And
Right.
we've done this in the past with it.
We've done it in the past, but there was, more concerns raised. But if we don't do this, then we end up losing more hours from the regular work. And we just keep getting backed up worse. So I would hope that, you know, there would be a motion to go ahead and pay them for the days that they're working.
Motion.
Judge, how many workers are we gonna be needing?
You know, Commissioner, I don't know. That'll probably be if you'll give me Armando. And he already knows more or less how many people need to show up and move the machines.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know. Okay, I have a motion, Commissioner Flores. Do I have a second?
Second, Judge.
Commissioner Vasquez, all those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 18, discussion possible action regarding the solicitation of quotes for the procurement of Hydromont Sandy loan for the new upcoming soccer and baseball fields for the local leagues at the Johnson Boulevard complex on the 23-acre tract.
Judge, no action needed on this, just, something, let the public know that we're moving forward with the purchase of, Sandy loan. And we're gonna start prepping up those fields as soon as possible.
And it does say on your discussion possible action for the procurement of hydromulch and sand. So, to be perfectly clear, we're getting bids for the material itself. And if those bids are under a specified amount, which is 100,000, those bids can be presented to the court. If there's hauling and other dollars added to that and it goes over the 100,000, then it will have to go through another procurement process other than just calling individuals to get bids.
That's correct.
Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. And at the point that you get bids and they're over $100,000, those bids will not be handed out to the general public because they're gonna have to be put back out.
Correct.
And go through that whole process. All right? We good? All right, no action needed? Is that right?
Correct.
All right, we'll move on to item 19, and I'm sorry. Discussion possible action to authorize Valverde County Court of Law to apply for state grant monies relating to Valverde County Court of Law Adult Drug Treatment Court.
Motion to approve, Judge. This one we approve every year, Judge?
Yes.
Second.
Thank you, Judge and
And we're
Commissioners.
just applying.
Correct. It's just applying. So I believe the last one that was on the agenda, Commissioners, was apply and receive. So we did some modifications. Ms. Esser did forward us a resolution that had to be signed, and grant application will be.
And this one here, before y'all leave, I had a note from Ms. Esser that before y'all leave, we need to get this, everybody to sign it.
Correct.
That way we have it.
Yes.
Okay, so if we will make sure that I get a clean copy, because the copies that I have,
You may want to have the motion reflect and members of the court to sign the resolution.
you okay with that?
I'll accept that, Judge.
Okay. Do you have a clean copy to both?
I can get that to you. I can get
If you don't mind, get them, and that way we can sign them before we leave.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
I have a motion, Commissioner
Thank you,
Vasquez, do I have a second?
Second.
Commissioner Wardlaw, all those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 20, discussion possible action to authorize already. Got a motion, Commissioner Vasquez.
Second. And again, with the signatures from all members of the court.
Yes.
I'll second accept that, Judge, with the signatures from all members of the court.
I have a second, Commissioner Vasquez, and there was a tie between Commissioner Flores and Commissioner Wardlaw for a second. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 23, discussion possible action for deputy county clerks to receive compensation. This is the same date, same as we did.
Motion approved, Judge.
I have a motion, Commissioner Flores, second, Commissioner Vasquez. Any questions? All those,
Same.
it's the
They're
same
getting paid, and they're getting paid again,
Yes.
just a couple times.
All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 22, discussion possible action on accepting the list of individuals appointed as elected judges, alternate judges, clerks, central count team, and early voting ballot board for the joint primary election on March 3rd. Any questions, any concerns? There was a list of names given. Are we all good? I have a motion to
Motion to
accept.
approve, Judge.
Okay. I have a motion, Commissioner Vasquez. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second, Commissioner Wardlaw. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 23, discussion possible action on update from Sheriff Joe Frank Martinez on the border animal mission. Spade and neuter vaccine event held in Valverde County 4-H facility on January 15th through the 21st, 2026.
So I just wanted to give the court an update. It was a very successful event. They handled 441 pets. The original plan was to have 7 vets with their staff, so they had to reduce that number to 3 vets. So they see the need, so they're planning on coming back in late March, and they're looking for a venue to where they can have the 7 vets, because they want to come every quarter, because they see the need. And again, that helps our community with, animals running at large. So they're looking at, coming back and continuing what they're doing.
What kind of space do they utilize, Sheriff?
So they're looking for a gym. It's, I don't know if you had a chance to go down there. I know that the judge probably dropped in. It's like a surgical unit. They have three vets. They just need a larger area.
So the 4-H building in the back wouldn't work?
The show barn. I mean, it might, that might work down there.
I went down there and there were surgical tables set up side by side and dogs laying there open. They had an area they were putting the dogs under. There was a place they were doing recovery. It was packed with people and dogs.
Yeah. And they saw the need. It was a success in their eyes. So I think that's going to help the overpopulation of animals running large in our community.
That place downstairs is that place downstairs is about 3 or 4 times bigger.
Okay.
We'll just get with, Tommy.
Okay. I'll get with him and I'll take them down there to visit and see.
Yeah, and then if we need to send somebody to help clean or whatever, but I don't think we're having events. I mean, so if you'll get with Tommy, and then I would think you already held it there, so people already know where it was held at.
Yeah.
And there's plenty of room. They've got restrooms and they've got water and hot water and everything else down there.
Okay. I'll run it by them and then take them down there to visit and give them Tommy.
And they need to coordinate with me to get dumpsters. They didn't request dumpsters, but we accommodated them. We brought dumpsters from all over the fairgrounds.
Yeah. And I think that they left the place cleaner and they found it when they were all sitting down. 'Cause they were a good unit working together. They did a great job.
Well, let us know, and if, I know that when you bring it back to us, if you'll see if they need some funds. Need something to help, either to feed the individuals there or something. I think we can accommodate because they are providing a service to our community. Okay?
Okay.
It was just really hard this time during the event to be able to provide county funds.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Item 24, discussion possible action.
Motion to approve, Judge.
Motion Commissioner Flores, do I have a second? Commissioner Vasquez. You need to give us anything on this one, are you good?
This is a reoccurring.
All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 25, discussion possible action.
I will second that.
Motion Commissioner Flores and Commissioner Vasquez. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 26, discussion possible action. Authorize Sheriff Joe Frank Martinez to sign.
Motion to approve.
Something. I have a motion, Commissioner Vasquez. Second,
Second.
Commissioner Wardlaw. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 27, discussion
Motion
possible.
to approve number 27, Judge.
All right. Do I have a second? Second. Commissioner Flores. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Item 28, discussion possible action on allowing St. Joseph's to use the county stage.
I will second that.
Motion Commissioner Flores and Commissioner Vasquez. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 29, discussion possible action to allow Brown Blood Association to use the county stage. March 3rd through May 3rd. Okay, Commissioner Flores, do I have a second?
Second, Judge.
Commissioner Vasquez, any questions, any concerns? All in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Discussion possible action on approving the lease between Valverde County and George Paul Memorial on behalf of Bobby Paul. April 24th, 25th, office space, from February 2nd through May.
What is this all about?
It's the same, they've always leased the office.
An office?
Okay. And it's always been,
Motion to approve.
they used to,
A second.
motion, you can't
Okay.
abstain.
Abstain.
Okay. It's the office space up underneath the fairgrounds, up underneath the grandstands. They've always used it. One time they used it.
I'm familiar with that. I'll second that.
Okay. All right. Motion Commissioner Vasquez, second Commissioner Flores. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody, we have, 0 against, and 1 abstention. Is that good? Item 31, discussion possible action approving lease on the 3rd annual.
Motion to approve, Judge.
Motion Commissioner Flores. Do I have a second?
Second.
Commissioner Wardlaw. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 32, we've already done. Item 33, discussion possible action to approve a 3-year agreement with Spectrum to upgrade
Motion to
internet.
approve, Judge, is presented.
Second.
I have a motion, Commissioner Vasquez and Commissioner Flores. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 34, discussion possible action to approve an estimate.
Motion to approve, Judge.
I will second that, Judge. on 30.
Motion, Commissioner Flores. Second, Commissioner Vasquez. Any concerns, any questions? All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 35, discussion possible action to approve the estimate, from Contreras Construction, the amount of $84,000 for concrete labor work on Lost and Unauthorized County Judge to sign.
Motion to approve, Judge.
I will second that, Judge.
I have a motion, Commissioner Flores and Commissioner Vasquez. It's, concrete labor, but also the dirt work, right? It's all together.
It's
the
just
concrete.
concrete.
And he's moving the dirt too, right?
Are they replacing?
Oh, yes,
the other
I'm
company?
sorry, yes, the excavation?
Yeah.
Yes,
So just to be perfect, if it says on your concrete labor, but part of that, because
It's
the other
also-
bid, it was already rolled into it,
Mhm.
and other people bid it separate, was for the dirt work also to be done, and then the dirt to be hauled off to, a destination that Commissioner Vasquez would.
yes, sir.
Okay. Monday.
No, I'm fine.
Okay. I have a motion, Commissioner Flores and Commissioner Vasquez. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 36, discussion
Motion to
possible.
approve, Judge, is presented.
Second.
A motion, Commissioner Vasquez, second Commissioner Flores. Any questions, any concerns? All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Discussion possible action to award or reject received bid 2585 Senegas Road Project. If awarded, should be made to CK.
Motion to reject bids and go out for, rebid the project again.
I will second.
I have a motion, Commissioner Flores, second Commissioner Vasquez. Do y'all have, any questions or concerns? We had $6 million set aside. This thing came in at almost $10 million. That's how come it's being rejected and, being rebid. If for some reason that doesn't come back,
You're okay with
then
that?
we'll take another step to try to eliminate some of what's going on.
Chairman,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We good?
Yes, we are.
Judge, on this one's, concerning the lights.
Let me take a look.
Sure, sure.
All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 38, discussion possible action to approve an agreement with AEP for the installation of light on Senegus Road and Finnegan. Should have been Finnegan. For $637. Yes.
Motion approved, Judge. What I wanted to say, we could do them all together. I mean, they're the same process, same lights. I mean, they're coming from precinct 4 budget money. I don't know why they.
So item 38, item 39, item 40, item 41, and item 42, and item 43, and 44. So if we'll do items 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, and 44, do I have a motion to approve all of them?
Motion approved, Judge. The money will be coming out of operating budget.
Do I have a second? I'll second that. All in favor?
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Where exactly are these? Because some of these are kind of vague as to where they're going to be.
Okay, well, do you want to tell which one, and then we can get you an explanation?
Sure. 40, 41, 42.
They're all off Senegas Road, the main road. They're right on the shoulder. They're on County Road right away. That's
Right.
where they're at.
And the reason I'm asking is because 2 weeks ago, we discussed the subdivision that you're developing. And this looks to be right alongside of your subdivision.
Well-
And I had mentioned that if it was going to be residential use, that the developer would need to put streetlights in mailboxes. And now, 2 weeks later, the county will be providing the streetlights.
There's already streetlights there. We're upgrading some of them. And past the little store, we're putting new lights toward the duck pond. It's a dark area.
Past where?
The little store, I don't know what you call it there, yeah.
Around the corner.
Yeah, but right there in front of that property, there's already lights on there. There's short arm lights, 4-footers, we're getting 10-footers. We're doing the whole shebang. Nothing to do with the subdivision.
Okay. So, and to do an explanation, how many lights are past the store?
I'm not really sure.
You know which one?
Not,
That's what I mean, it's real vague.
we got about 5 lights past the store. Right there, there's one up there right before, Los Patos subdivision, Owens Drive. There's one there before, and then there's another one past that one, and then there's 3 down the road toward Duck Pond. So there's 5 there. The other ones, we're upgrading them. They're there already.
Okay. So, do you know which ones you're upgrading, Commissioner?
No, I don't have the whole, history on here right now.
So let's do this. The ones that you're upgrading, there are already lights there.
Yes, sir.
The lights that are gonna be going up are beyond the store.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because we have Johnson Boulevard, which is before,
It's
and
on-
then
it's
his
on.
subdivision starts at
There's a
Dollar
light
General.
there already. There's a light there on the
That one's
pole.
being upgraded.
Yeah, it's being upgraded.
The one
Yeah.
on Johnson's being
Yeah.
upgraded.
So on,
But on 38, it's supposed to be Finnegan Road, not Johnson Road.
Right.
There's no cost for the upgrade of Johnson
Yeah,
Road.
so those are upgrades.
so the
It defeats the purpose, AEP put short arms and it only lights up the shoulder of the road, not the road itself.
So his subdivision is gonna start at Dollar General and go
Past Dollar
Okay,
General.
so then 39 is there at Dollar General, and 40, 41, 42 all seem to be along his property.
Are those lights are on the opposite side of the subdivision?
Yes, they are. They are on the
Those
opposite
lights
side.
right there are also on the opposite side and are being upgraded and not being put new lights.
Yep.
Is that correct?
Yeah, they're
I'm not
upgraded.
sure. I
Those
don't
are
really know
upgraded.
where, I don't know that area very well, so I'm not.
I have a motion, I have a second. So, do you all want, we can take a vote, and if not, then we can come back and look at this. And I can actually get a map to y'all showing which lights.
Existing lights and proposed lights.
Yes, if the motion in the second doesn't work. Okay, so I've got a motion, I've got a second, I'm gonna take a vote. All those in favor? Aye. You in favor? Aye. All those against?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, so it's a 2-3 vote, motion fails. What I can do on all the lights, if y'all want, if y'all will direct me with the motion, for me to bring back a plat showing where the lights are going to be placed, and which ones will be new lights and which ones will be retrofitted or improved.
I'll make a motion, Judge, so you can bring it back with a plat showing us where they're gonna be located, for more transparency for the taxpayer purposes.
Second. Okay, I have a motion, Commissioner Vasquez, second, Commissioner Wardlaw. All those in favor to do that? Y'all will.
Aye.
Aye.
Commissioner Wardlaw? Aye. Commissioner Flores?
Aye.
That'll be fine. And I'm gonna go ahead and vote no, because I think we're getting into other people's shit. I will bring y'all a plat, and I will make sure that this is on the agenda for the next go-round.
I'd like to state something real quick before we move on. All three commissioners for the past few months, they've been putting items on the agenda about lights in their precincts. They're providing a service to their constituents. At what point do they question this when they're not even, that subdivision has not even been approved?
We took a vote, right? Okay, so we can go on to the next item?
I don't. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Judge.
Because
No
we're gonna
problem.
get here and we're gonna shoot each other in the foot. And I will make one comment that y'all are doing an amazing job, the whole damn court. All right? The only time that we have issues is when we start throwing rocks at each other. So if y'all will give me this and we'll just move on, if y'all are okay. That work? We're gonna move on to item 45. Discussion possible action for approval to declare the following.
Motion approved, Judge, present it.
I don't know, motion, Commissioner Flores, second.
We're just
Commissioner
gonna
Vasquez.
correct that one surplus
Oh,
item.
yeah, I'm sorry. It doesn't say Texas State Judge Chair, it should just say chair, maroon chair.
Executive
That word,
back chair,
executive
yes.
chair, an executive maroon chair. Tall back.
Yeah, it
Four
looks like a
legs, 5
judge's
legs.
chair, but it just doesn't have the decals on it.
Okay. Motion,
So-
Commissioner Vasquez. Commissioner Flores. Commissioner Vasquez, would you second that?
I'll second that, Judge.
All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries. Item 46, discussion possible action to approve an estimate to repair 3 AC
Motion to
units.
approve is presented, Judge,
From where?
from building maintenance account, Judge.
Okay. You have 2 different accounts.
I do.
So we can take it out of regular building maintenance or equipment maintenance.
Mhm.
Which one would y'all prefer?
I would say equipment maintenance.
Are you okay with that?
Yes.
And a motion, Commissioner Vasquez. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Commissioner Garcia. Any discussions, any concerns? All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. All right. Item 47, discussion possible action to approve.
Judge.
I will second that.
Motion, Commissioner Flores, second, Commissioner Vasquez. Are you good?
Yes, I was leaving, I forgot I had one.
No, you don't. Standing,
I thought
you're
it was
done, right?
done. Well, now number 47 is not
Yeah.
even mine. Never mind. Yes, I'm done.
Okay. You just scared me. I didn't know you were still standing there. I thought maybe I did something wrong. Motion, Commissioner Flores, second, Commissioner Vasquez. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 48, discussion possible action on approval to allow Sheriff Martinez to hire 2 chief deputies within the office. The current chief deputy vacancy, which was vacated by Jose Ortiz, was a salary of $77,632.22, and it will be filled at a salary of $69,811.82.
Motion to approve is presented, Judge.
Have a
We're gonna have
motion?
some savings here.
Yes, after everything. Have a motion, Commissioner Vasquez. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second, Commissioner Garcia. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 49, discussion possible
Motion
action.
approved, Judge, present it.
Have a motion, Commissioner Flores, second, Commissioner Vasquez. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Okay, all of his are on there. Discussion possible action on approving bills for payment.
Motion approved, Judge.
A motion, Commissioner Flores.
I will second that.
Second, Commissioner Vasquez. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 51, discussion possible action to approve the auditor's report.
Motion
And all
approved,
those
Judge.
are in there. I have a motion, Commissioner Flores.
Second, Judge.
Second, Commissioner Vasquez. Any concerns, any questions? All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 52, discuss and possible action on the following certification of revenue. Texas Association of County, Texas.
Motion approved, Judge. Present it.
These are all claims.
Yes, sir.
Motion, Commissioner Flores. Second,
Second, Judge.
Commissioner Vasquez. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. We have no budget adjustments that I saw. Okay. This, item 54, discuss and possible action on the following. Renewal agreement for Affordable Care Act reporting for tracking services, arts, authorizing county judge to sign. Motion, Commissioner Vasquez. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second, Commissioner Garcia. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 55, discuss and possible action authorizing Valverde County Attorney's Office to
Motion
accept.
approved, Judge. What's the amount?
There wasn't one on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, they've made the commitment, but they haven't given us the amount. Just to explain to the court what this is, our office is partnering with the University of Texas at Austin's Institute of Domestic Violence and Sexual Assault School of Social Work. They're going to be offering a class
A&M?
on expert witness testimony.
A&M? With A&M?
University of Texas. Yes, sir. Only the best. Sorry.
I'm
Mr.
sorry. And both of them looked up.
I was offended all the way back.
I thought we wrote it down wrong, Judge. I did double take. My apologies.
Okay, I have a motion, Commissioner Vasquez. Do I have a second? Second. Second, Commissioner Garcia. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 56, discussion possible
Motion
action.
approved, Judge, is presented.
This one has a dollar amount.
$250.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And again, Judge, we're hosting it. It's free to all the attendees. It's being offered to local law enforcement, to both prosecutors' offices, to attend. All of these funds that are being donated are going to be used to provide meals for those that attend the conference.
Okay. I have a motion, Commissioner Vasquez. I have a second.
Second.
Commissioner Wardlaw. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 57, discussion possible action authorizing Valverde County Attorney's Office.
Motion approved, Judge, is presented.
Commissioner Vasquez. Do I have a
$200.
do I have a second? Second. Commissioner Wardlaw. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. David,
Yes, sir.
is there a date? The date?
I did not put the date on there. It's later this month.
Those TICO
It's okay,
hours?
just they do, yeah, they'll apply for TCO hours, for the attorneys, CLE hours, so everybody will get credit.
Item 58, discussion possible action authorizing, the Valverde County Attorney's Office.
Motion approved, Judge.
Second. Motion, Commissioner Flores, second, Commissioner Wardlaw. If y'all run out of money, let us know, I guess.
I think we should be covered, Judge. We appreciate, the support
If
from
you
the
ever go
community.
through this
and
again, I'm
certainly
sure hot
support.
tax will qualify too.
Pardon?
Hot tax would also qualify next time.
Okay.
Just a reminder.
Thank you, Judge.
I have a motion, Commissioner Flores, second, Commissioner Wardlaw. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against? Motion carries 5-0. Item 59, closed session consultation pursuant to Texas Government Code A 551.071 parentheses 2, attorney-client privilege, B 551.071 parentheses 1 parentheses 8, contemplated litigation, C 551.072 regarding the purchase, exchange, lease, or value of real property and possible action of the session thereafter, D 551.073 regarding the negotiated contract, lease, or value of possible action thereafter, E 551.076 regarding securities, devices, security audits, and/or security personnel. If y'all don't mind, we're gonna go into executive session, give us your room, we'll go to the restroom, and then we'll come back in the executive session. Thank y'all so much.
56.
All right, Commissioners Court, come back into session. It is 10:22. Coming out of executive session, no action was taken. All right, we're gonna go to item 60, Commissioners' comments. None. We'll go to item 61, County Judge's comments. None. I'll entertain a motion, 62 to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn, Judge?
A motion, Commissioner Vasquez, for a second. Somebody, I'll second, I'm gonna second. Maybe my second, I can get something passed. All those in favor, it's all right, it's okay. All those in favor? Aye. Anybody against, motion carries. You're against.